Hi there, my name is Janet Woodyard, and I'm here to discuss my portfolio project reflection for crisis intervention. This was course number HUSS 235. Ms. Shona Anthony was my professor, and it is August of 2018. I believe that over the last 7.5 weeks, I have successfully demonstrated very positive course outcomes. I understand what crisis is. I understand the theories and various theories of crisis intervention. And I also understand all of the current models that are currently employed today in helping people who are in crisis, in particular, the hybrid model. I demonstrated the intervention strategies needed for a positive outcome in my portfolio project with Marie that I went into at great lengths in my last video. I also demonstrated institutional outcomes and how those align with workplace capabilities. So let's take the first, problem solving. Problem solving was basically at the core of my portfolio project, given Marie. There were 4 things in particular that needed to be demonstrated for an effective outcome. The first is addressing the client. How do you communicate to the client that you are there to help and meet them where they are in a very empathetic and compassionate way, and in no way authoritatively? Next is assessing the crisis. What is going on today? What events precipitated this crisis? Knowing this information will help us plan. So we need to have an effective plan in place to move the individual back to an equilibrium and to give them stability. And then, obviously, we need to implement the plan. How do we get the wheels in motion so that we can begin the process of bringing the client back to a place of serenity? Obviously, all of this needs to be done with client autonomy and client commitment, because without either, we cannot ensure a successful situation to the crisis. The next workplace capability I'd like to touch on is communication. In particular, adapting effective communication skills so that I can interact effectively, not only with my clients going forward in my career as an addiction counselor, but also with my peers and my supervisors. That's going to be so very important, is that I use really effective listening skills and communication skills, responding to what I hear, not what I want to hear. The last is going to be productivity. I believe that I demonstrated very strongly through research and relational learning the ability to transfer that knowledge that I learned into documentations and into situations in which I am very proud of. I thought I had an excellent portfolio project. I was active each and every week on the discussion boards. I was timely and dependable with my activities, making sure that they were submitted on time. And lastly, I so enjoyed it. I had a great time in this class. It was a lot of work, but I learned so much. I kept my positive attitude, and I was always enthusiastic to learn. I think all of these qualities make me an excellent candidate in my future endeavors. So, Ms. Shona Anthony, I want to thank you for a fantastic 7.5 weeks. Have a great day.